Go to Peter Brookes of the Heritage Foundation on this, ahead of going to my buddy Charles Payne on the economic impact of all of this. Peter, this notion of the North Korean talks, first off, the president has said progress is already being made in the lack, or actually no, missile tests on the part of the North Koreans now for upwards of 10 months. But is that enough? What else is the president going to need?
Yeah, we don't want tests of nuclear weapons. We don't want tests of missiles. You know, there's been a reduction in tensions on the peninsula, so I think the president can take credit for that. I think we have to keep our expectations modest for this summit. This is a very difficult problem set, an intractable foreign policy problem that's been going on for 70 years. So I think the president, this is an important meeting. I would like to see some sort of progress on something like roadmaps, or maybe working groups set up to deal with these issues. If we get more than that without giving too much away, I'd be happy with that as well. As John Roberts mentioned, the president's keeping his cards pretty close to his chest on this issue. But I think there are positive things that come out of this, including relationship building, which the president feels is key to his foreign policy in dealing with Kim Jong-un.
All right. Now, obviously, it's not by accident that they're meeting in Hanoi in Vietnam. Yep. Of course, the closeness is a crucial issue to the North Korean leader, who I guess can't travel very far. So the president's making the 9 or 10-hour trip. But Vietnam has become an economic juggernaut in that region. And there's also very, very favorable views that Vietnamese citizens have of the United States, the whole Vietnam War issue notwithstanding from decades ago. Does he hope magic strikes twice here?
I hope so. I mean, it's certainly a possibility. I mean, it's a little bit different than Singapore, which is also an amazing economic story as well, but maybe too far, a bridge too far for North Korea to get to in the short term, especially since you see in Vietnam, it's still not politically free. But it has shown a tremendous amount of economic development, as you mentioned. So maybe this is something that North Korea feels like it can embrace. Maybe it can't embrace China or Singapore, but maybe Vietnam. And considering the history with the United States, this could be very symbolic.
Peter Brookes, thank you very much, my friend. Always good catching up. All right, let's say